Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
So I'm wearing my mask. I'm following the guidelines. I trust the science.
Even shopping, they've got you lined up like sheep, and it's taken the joy even out of that. It's just too much now.
Children can't have friends, they can't hang out anymore, and it's traumatizing for them.
I think a lot of people are waking up now and they're not buying it. We're not buying it anymore.
Please wake up, let our children go to school in a normal fashion, allow them to have a childhood, allow them to breathe, and please take away the fear, because that's what we're doing as parents. They should not be afraid. And their body is their body, and their rights are their rights.
Why is it they told us a lockdown order? Who orders me around? I'm an adult, I want my rights. I want to go outside. This is ridiculous.
I am exercising my right.
Unconstitutional what you're doing?
Yes, it is.
Princess clothing is not essential! Bring back clothes! I need to put clothes on my 3-year-old!
Okay, but can you please let me exercise my freedom under the charter and finish setting up? And by all means...
Actually, we're going to have this conversation first, and then we're going to go from there.
Katherine Krozonouski here for Rebel News. I'm in Queen's Park today at the Toronto Freedom Rally, where things were peaceful but have quickly turned a little sour. The police are giving a ticket to a gentleman for what can only be described as building signs in the park and distributing them to people. I didn't know that was a crime, but maybe it is. I've asked a couple of police officers if they can comment on what exactly happened. They're giving me the silent treatment. The gentleman is trying to remain calm, but the crowd is getting a little excited, but also people are calling for peace and calm, and I think it's actually working because people are kind of evening out now. But it would be really interesting if we could get an understanding from the cops about what exactly this man did, because he literally was just using a staple gun to make signs that say things like anti-lockdown messages and possibly some anti-vaccine messaging on there as well. Again, I don't think that's illegal, but we'd like to find out for sure.
And I've been wasting my breath talking to a bunch of losers, spineless losers our politicians are. Our system is so outdated.
Sounds like he's getting a ticket. So if they give him a ticket, that should be the end of it, but we'll see what happens.
Robert?
Thank you very much. See, I got a ticket, guys. Yeah. It's $750 ticket. Okay. This is an infraction against me for violating the emergency order.
Which for just being outside.
No, for exercising my freedoms.
Well, of course.
I have the right to protest. I have the right to do anything I like. And these overbearing overlords, police that are under goddamn I don't know what. It's terrible.
How are we on this fine sunshiny day? It's gorgeous. It's been a little rough this morning. I have no idea what happened, but there are always two sides to the story, so let's keep that in mind.
So is this your first time at the Freedom Rally?
Absolutely not. I've been coming out since last May, every weekend.
Wow, through the winter.
Every day, every Saturday.
About a month now. Yeah, but we go to other rallies too, Barrie, wherever.
It is. It's my first protest rally, and I'm very excited.
Yeah. So you obviously don't feel strongly about staying indoors all the time.
No, actually, I am a homebody, but enough is enough.
I'm a homebody too, and now I want to go out and do things.
Yeah, it's like even shopping, they've got you lined up like sheep. And it's taken the joy even out of that. It's just too much now.
I'm from Rebel News. I was wondering if you'd like to talk to us about why you're down here today.
Oh, I came here to see these lovely people here. Yeah.
To fight for our freedom, of course. To try to raise awareness.
We want to just advocate for something good for the kids, because it's not normal. And I'm glad that they're here with us today, so then they can have a part in making a change for them,
You notice the crowds getting bigger here?
I do. It varies from week to week, but all over Ontario. Even in Barrie, we were up at the rally there a couple weeks ago, and it's grown considerably. So a lot of people are just fed up, and they're starting to speak out, but definitely growing. Definitely.
If you could share one message with Premier Ford, what would it be?
Stop this. I don't understand, where his information's coming from. They're not showing any supportive data. It's been asked of them so many times. I would tell him stop this.
He needs to open the economy. He needs to look at a different point of view. He can't look at one side view and listen to one person. He has to listen to all these types of people.
You don't know anything about health, man. Like, don't someone who doesn't know how to fix cars shouldn't get under the hood and tell someone what to do with their brakes. We could help you with your health, actually, my friend. Come outside, get into the sun, take a walk with us. It's all love, but really, no human being has the right to tell another human being what to do with their body, what to believe with their mind, and how to spend their time.
There's other human beings suffering because of our lockdowns. Open up, and I'm sorry, guys, protect yourself better, wear more PPE, stay away from people. I'm not afraid of corona. That's it.
Please wake up, let our children go to school in a normal fashion, allow them to have a childhood, allow them to breathe, and please take away the fear. Because that's what we're doing as parents. They should not be afraid. And their body is their body, and their rights are their rights.
I would say that children can't grow up in a place like this. It's honestly gone to a place where children can't have friends, they can't hang out anymore, and it's traumatizing for them. And they're crying at home, and I'm just wishing for my cousins and my family just to have something that they can remember, because this is not okay for them to remember. And I just want, more liberation for people, because all this, it's not normal.
The Freedom Rally has calmed down quite a bit. People are doing some speeches behind me, and I think the crowd is going to start moving slowly. I got the chance to talk to a couple of people, and the atmosphere was quite peaceful. People were saying that they're here, they come pretty much every weekend, some of them for months and months, every Saturday, and they say, we want to do this peacefully. They are not interested in having any sort of interactions with the police or being violent, and it's nice to see. So we're going to follow the crowd as they start moving shortly. I'm here at the beginning of the parade. We're at the top of the line here. The crowd is pretty riled up, but they're being peaceful, chanting for freedom. Hello. Hi, do you want to say hi to Rebel News?
How you doing? Hey.
What brought you down here today?
Oh, I just want my rights back. Yeah, that's it.
I was actually at the market and I saw you guys running through, so I joined it. This is about a month ago. And I've been here.
You were just walking,
doing my thing, getting some food.
We call you a straggler. I've learned. You're a straggler.
Exactly. But yeah, I've been doing this for the last 3 weekends straight. And so, yeah, I won't be stopping until this is done.
Well, the desire to march for freedom, because our rights are being taken away one step at a time. That's why.
Yeah. Do you have a message you'd like to share with Premier Ford?
No more cheesecake, bud. No more cheesecake. Get everyone back to work. Simple as that. Let everyone live their lives. Simple.
I mean, our motto in Ontario is we're open for business.
What a joke.
Mr. Ford, I've been trying to get your ear for a long time. I want to fix the world. I really do want to fix the world. I want to talk to anyone that wants to. But I can see, honestly, in your eyes, the push of the crocodile fear. I see the anxiety. I see that you're under stress. And if you're going to have any attempt at us helping you against the pressure in the middle ground that you're stuck in, you need to come talk to us. We can lean on your brother's reputation.
Is you've totally botched this whole operation. So everybody on both sides agree, masked, non-masked, vaccinated, non-vaccinated. Everybody agrees that Ford and they've made a mistake with these lockdowns. It's ruined the economy, and he needs to resign immediately.
Yeah, stop lying. Give us all the real news. Give us the real information. I went to the store. I went to the dollar store a few days ago, and they blocked off all the seeds. because apparently it was non-essential.
Like gardening seeds?
Gardening seeds to grow food, right?
So gardening seeds to grow food is non-essential.
Essential apparently. So yeah,
But you can buy makeup. I can buy like nail polish, makeup.
anything else, right? You could buy shower curtains, like that. But food, all the real essential shit, we don't have access to.
Give me my rights back. Like, I don't like the Canadian Charter of Rights says I can do whatever I like. So I don't see why I can't have my rights back. It's just I'm a Canadian, I'm a free citizen, and we live in a liberal country. So if this is a liberal country, then why aren't we allowed to do what we like? Why is it they told us a lockdown order? Who orders me around? I'm an adult, you know? Like, I want my rights. I want to go outside. This is ridiculous. So that's why I'm fighting for my freedoms. It seems weird because all my friends are like, oh, this is strange. Just do what the government says. But like, I have rights and I know them. Like, I've been taught them in school. Was my schooling useless? Like, I don't know what to say. Like, so like I'm out here. I don't care who's here. Like, these are my new friends. This is my tribe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Doug Ford, you have to ask, who is your allegiance to? Is your allegiance to the Charter because the Charter says that the Charter says that we are under the supreme reign of God, and you might say Section 1, well, Section 1 was so that the government can restrain evil, not so that the government can be evil and rule the people, but Section 1 of the Charter is so that you can restrain evil, real evil, not freedom.
Do you have a second to talk to Rebel News? That's awesome. Are you in charge here?
No one's in charge.
No one's in charge.
Truly
People are in charge.
Exactly. If anything, I'm a steward, a sword to be pointed in the way. I will rise to those types of functions, but never actually be making the decisions. I work off of what everyone's coming and telling to me. I have a long customer service sales background, and I just feel the necessity to bring that to things.
That's awesome. So this is not your first time down here then?
Absolutely not. I've been going since May of last year. I started Mental Health is Visible. I did a 120-day housing strike across the province in tents. I'll actually be popping up for 2 weeks before May 15th. So this week I'm hitting college and university, and I'll actually be found there rallying support to get us out for the 15th. But I've been in this before lockdown, fighting for mental health, the mind control system, that manipulation that we all know is there but are afraid to admit because they'll just lock us up if we do.
I'm standing in Dundas Square where the Freedom Rally protest is about to come up. We're just wondering if they're going to be allowed to actually enter the square, which has been a point of contention for the last couple months / a year. It looks like some of the protesters are starting to enter the square. They're trickling in, and we're going to see if the police are going to let them or if they're going to kick them out like they've done in the past. Let's see.
Everyone owns the square.
Have you tried before and been stopped by police coming in the square?
Yeah, all the time.
What do they tell you? What's their reason?
Charge. I just can't trip enough, man.
What do they say when you're like, why can I stand there but not here?
They're just, it's fear. It's just fear. Thugs. Men with guns. Right?
It looks like the protesters have decided not to come into the square. They're just going to keep passing by. It looks like they don't want to have any police interaction, which is understandable. A couple of people have trickled in here, and as you can see, they're rollerblading and having some fun, but the protest is going to continue on, and they're going to avoid Dundas Square because of the police interactions that they've had here in the past. So that's what's happening. Can I ask you what brought you down here today?
I came down here because I hate conspiracy theorists. I think all these people, they're not good. I only listen to the experts. I only listen to the science. I listen to people like Dr. Tam, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Bill Gates. I know some people say that the virus has a 99.997% full recovery, but I don't care. That's a conspiracy theorist to me.
So you're pro-lockdown?
Yes, of course. I love. It's because of these people that we keep having lockdowns. It's because of them. I hate these people. So I'm wearing my mask. I'm following the guidelines. I trust the science. I trust the CDC. I trust Dr. Fauci. I trust Dr. Bill Gates. And I want to follow the science. I mean, I'm wearing one mask is 1% protection. 2 masks is 2%. 100 masks is 100% protection.
Science works out.
I seen it on CNN. I saw it on CNN, I swear to God. As soon as I go home, I love watching CNN. I love watching the New York Times. or reading about the New York Times. I think all these people are conspiracy theorists. I'm wearing my gloves, listening and following CDC guidelines.
We look pretty crazy, I guess.
Well, to them I look crazy, but they're the conspiracy theorists. I only trust the science. I want to thank you, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Tam, Dr. Bill Gates. I swear to God, love you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, there you have it. So we have come to maybe a stop in Yorkville. The Freedom Rally is taking a little break. It's been a very, very peaceful day. Lots of smiling faces, lots of dogs, lots of kids. We're going to stick around until the end to see what happens, but as of now, there's been almost no police interaction except for at the very beginning. We think that someone was arrested, taken away in the paddy wagon at the beginning of the protest in Queen's Park. We don't know what happened there, if there was some sort of interaction with the police. I'm not sure what it was, but so someone was taken. Another person was asked to leave Queen's Park because he was creating and building signs and handing them out to people, so he was given a ticket and also asked to leave. But other than that, we haven't seen any other people get ticketed or arrested, so it's been very peaceful, a really beautiful day. The sun shone for us today, so we're going to stick around to the end to see what happens, but as of now, it looks like it's going to be a very peaceful day.
God bless David Menzies. David, this one's for you. We got to trust in the Lord and not Doug Ford. And give David his bottle. You know, you pay for 3, you only get 2. Come on, Lisa. Come on, Lisa. And Rebel News, you guys are doing a great job. Ezra, I was reading the book of Ezra in the Bible yesterday, and it actually sounded like Ezra Levent. He's in the Bible. And David, remember David? You always beat Goliath. David always beats Goliath. So trust in the Lord, not Doug Ford. God bless you guys.
I've been coming down here for basically a year now, and I want people to know and think about what to personally read, analyze, and verify information for themselves.
Well, we've reached the end of the Freedom Rally protest march here in Toronto. We're returning back to Queen's Park. We've had a pretty peaceful day, minimal police interaction. There was a couple incidents right at the very beginning, but since then it's been smooth sailing. Lots of happy faces, smiling faces, and yeah, that's the end of the march. So for Rebel News, I am Katherine Krozonouski. If you guys haven't already heard, we have been demonetized on YouTube. They gave us a strike. They took us off for a week. We're back now, but it's only a matter of time before we're deplatformed completely off of YouTube. If you want to make sure you never miss any of our content, go to rebelnews.com and you can sign up with your phone number or your email, and that way you're never going to miss any of our content.